Hi, I'm Tom Crow. I'm the Digital Education Lead at North East Ambulance Service, working in the Education Centre. So growing up with a disability had its challenges. I think growing up is difficult in any ways, but with a disability it brought extra challenges. I think the way I was brought up from my family, my parents, I was brought up with a lot of independence, a lot of showing how to do things myself rather than relying on other people. So that definitely helped with me growing up and my ability to do things. A charity that's really helped a lot through my life is a charity called Reach. Um, so I first got involved, well, it was my parents really that got involved in it after my birth, and they were given a leaflet from the Limb Centre at the Freeman Hospital about this charity, and they were supported from other parents that had brought up children with limb differences or missing limbs. Um, so the first stage of the charity is really about supporting the parents. As the children grow up, it then becomes more about the children and supporting them. So when I think it really started having an impact on my life, when I was about 11 years old, I went away on the first summer camp with Reach. Got on a bus from Washington Services and went all the way down to Bude in Cornwall. It's the first time I've been away from my family, but I got there and it was just an amazing week. Everyone was just so free in themselves and not hiding their disability or difference. Everyone there had like that one connection with each other. We did all sorts of stuff, outdoor activities, climbing, abseiling, surfing, canoeing, archery, loads of outdoor activities. And I think I was 11 when I first went. But getting there, you're sort of worried about what the future holds for you, but then you can see how happy, and you hear stories of the older kids going through high school and getting jobs and having relationships and driving cars and all of that, and then you sort of realise that all of that stuff's achievable for you as well. So that was the main thing, but then it's just that bond with people that truly understand like the difficulties you face in your life. I made like friendships that I still rely on today, and it definitely was a massive part in building my confidence and truly being who I am, and sort of being successful in life with a disability. I definitely don't think I would have had as much confidence or drive to keep, I suppose, pushing forward and being ambitious, and having that knowledge that anything is attainable for me. Volunteering now is so important for me because I want to keep the opportunities that I had available for children growing up now with a arm disability. I get a lot out of it personally, so selfishly I feel a lot of seeing the children develop and seeing their friendships. I get a lot out of that, and I just want to help to make sure it keeps running the way it always has, to make sure the children can build their confidence and move on to do great things. For me, one of the things I've always struggled with is thinking that I've got to prove myself and my ability to others. So it was a worry in terms of would I secure employment, but I needn't have worried because I've secured an apprenticeship with the North East Ambulance Service, and I've been here now for 10.5 years and progressed through a lot of different roles. My message for my colleagues at NIAS would be just like thank you for just treating us as a normal person and not as someone with one arm, and letting us get on and do my own thing, show my ability. A lot of people will say to us, I forgot you had one arm, and some people don't even notice, which I find strange because it's very obvious. But it's great because they're recognising us as Tom, and not the ginger lad with one arm.